And welcome back. It's time once again for our Ozarks Live Book Club, and Zach Hollingshad is here from the Springfield Greene County Library. Zach, good to see you again. How are you?
Hey, likewise. All right.
Okay, always interested to see what books you're bringing me in to the show. So today the first one is called Mr. Magic. What do I need to know?
Yeah, so Mr. Magic is basically this book about this group of teens that were on a show in the 90s called Mr. Magic.
Okay.
And on the show, basically, it's kind of like a 90s kid show. Well, the actors in it don't remember being on it.
Oh.
And also, they don't remember who Mr. Magic is, but somehow certain people during the 90s had seen the show. So they go back to where it was filmed in the desert to try to figure out who is Mr. Magic and were they really on this show. So it messes a lot with reality.
Yeah. Okay, so would you define this as like a mystery of sorts, or where do you think it falls in line?
Mystery, thriller, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you love most about this book?
I think what I love most about it is I'm a 90s kid, so it has a lot of 90s nostalgia in it. So I relate to it a lot.
Yeah,
so.
and do you think that the readers will also pick up on that?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
All right, another book you brought me today is called How Can I Help You?
Yeah, so How Can I Help You is, ironically about librarians. There are two reference librarians. Basically, one of the reference librarians has this mysterious past that nobody knows about.
Okay.
May or may not have had some murder type activity.
Well, of course.
Right. And basically, nobody knows about it until there's a mysterious patron death in one of the bathrooms.
Oh.
The new reference librarian ends up getting kind of curious about it and starts to figure out who this person really is and their checkered past.
Yeah, okay. So I'm curious, I know it kind of takes on this like murder-esque whatever plot, but as someone who works for a library, do you think that it like speaks on that experience well?
Like on the working at the
just
library?
Like general day-to-day in the
Yeah,
library.
very much, especially for reference librarians. We deal with a lot of different topics. Yeah, I definitely feel like it relates to
It covers
the
the scope well?
realm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's something that maybe surprised you that would also surprise the reader without giving anything away?
I think it's just the ride that you take with the book and, what you actually find out about that librarian. So.
Okay. Two really good books. One more. It's called Ripe. Tell me about this one.
Yeah, so Ripe has been categorized as a panic attack on the beach book.
Oh,
so
that
if you're
sounds
looking for
calming.
that kind of
Yeah.
if you're looking for that kind of like summary that may be a little different.
Okay.
Basically, it's about a woman that works in Silicon Valley, and it deals with kind of the tech bro industry and her dealing with that while this like mysterious black hole follows her. And the black hole builds as she has different feelings like sadness and stuff like that. It's a really interesting book. It's one that I don't know, the whole idea of it, like the tech industry I'm interested in.
Sure.
I'm sure a lot of people are.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a different take on it.
Okay. So how does she tie into like the tech industry plot point of it?
Yeah, so she's basically just kind of climbing the ladder there.
Okay. So she's within it, trying to build her way up.
Exactly, and dealing with the real wealthy Silicon people and also the poverty that's in Silicon Valley.
Yeah. Okay. So for those that follow the tech industry a lot, because like as you mentioned, there's a lot of people that love it and follow it out there. What do you think they'll enjoy most about this book?
I think that they will enjoy seeing how the kind of the darker side. I feel like that's been a trend a lot, especially since Elizabeth Holmes' case and stuff like that. That kind of dark side of the tech industry.
Okay.
So I think they will enjoy that.
Okay, so really adding to what we kind of already know out there in the limelight right now, which is kind of cool. Very good. All right, anything coming up this summer at the library that you want to plug?
Oh man, gosh, there's so much going on. I would say if you're interested, the film subs program that I run through the library, we do a free showing at the Moxie.
Very cool.
That's coming up August 8th.
Okay.
We're showing a movie called Brick.
Okay.
It was from 2005. It's also kind of a mystery element.
Sure.
Basically, the main character, his girlfriend ends up mysteriously dying.
Yeah.
So he kind of goes through the gauntlet trying to figure out, like what happened.
What happened?
To her.
Yeah. Do people need tickets to that event?
No, it's a totally free event.
Okay.
You go to the Moxie to get your ticket.
Okay.
So.
Very cool. If people want more information from the library, how can they get it?
Yeah, if you go to thelibrary.org.
I love it. Easiest website in the
Right?
world. All right, Zach, thanks for being here. We always appreciate it, and 3 great selections
Thanks.
today.
Appreciate it.